All right, hello everybody. And so we have finished up with our last unit. We're doing some test corrections. And of course, retests are available. Remember, you can never go down, you can only go up. I stay after school on Thursdays. We're going to take a look today. We're starting our new unit, but I also want to make sure as we're going along, we're not only learning the unit, but how to become a better student and take notes. So we're going to be looking at the Cornell note system that was taken. Developed at Cornell University in their education department. Make sure to fill in this stuff. You know how that works. But whatever your topic is, like today we're going to be talking about atoms. So you're going to be putting atoms here. Your essential questions. Sometimes, like now we're in middle school, usually your teacher is going to give you the essential question. Other times, like when you go off to college, you're sort of figuring that out. You could look at the syllabus. Oh, we're talking about King Solomon today. Whatever you're going to be studying. Today, we're going to be learning about what is an atom and what are the parts of an atom, okay? So maybe you'd write here for the question, what is an atom? Let's take a look at our notes. At the end of this, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what my notes look like. All right, everybody. So what are we going to be learning about today? We're going to be learning about atoms. We already have that in our topic, right? And our essential question, what are atoms? Okay, let's learn the answer to that. First thing we need to know is the particles. The particles you need to know. We have a neutron with no charge, positive, proton, also pretty large, and this tiny little electron. What I would be doing in my notes under the question, main idea, I'd write particles you need to know. Beside it, I'm going to be putting neutron, no charge. Maybe you're a visual learner like me, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to draw a picture of it. Go down to the next line, write about the proton. Go down another line, you're looking at the electron. Remember, with these notes, I might be going fast, but you can go pause, you can fast forward. So, we have three parts. Proton. These are things you're all going to need to know as we're going forward in this next week. Proton, it's in the nucleus. Where's the nucleus? Right there in the middle. It has a positive charge. Think about the batteries. You have to put in something has a positive side and a negative side. They are large, okay? Neutron. Jimmy Neutron there. In the nucleus, no charge at all. Large for a subatomic particle, but it's large. Think of it that way. Electron. It's outside the nucleus. It's a negative charge. It's really small. It moves around the nucleus at the speed of light. So if we're going back here, again, here's our nucleus. So our electrons are moving out here. Get all this information down. I would be putting, like when I'm doing electron, I'd write electron under my question or main idea. In my notes, I'm writing electron again. And then I'm sort of indenting. And that's where I'm writing this information. I want you to think about what a picture of an atom looks like. Okay? Summarize. So this is the bottom of your notes. Summarize. First line, atoms make up what? What do they make up? So in class, we've talked about this. Is there anything that you know that's not made up of atoms? Okay. Go down a line or skip a line. In the nucleus, what am I going to find? Look back in your notes if you don't know. In the nucleus, what's there? Outside the nucleus. Okay? What's outside the nucleus? Tell me about that. All right, yes. My notes are sloppy. My handwriting is not that good. I think it was better in third grade when I had to practice penmanship. But this is what my notes looked like. At least for the start, I want your notes to look just like mine. Okay, they can be neater than mine. Please let them be neater. But see how I'm writing particles that we need to know. Here's my three. I'm writing proton. When I do it again here, I am indenting. That is so later on when you look at it, your eye goes right from there. You know that proton isn't the same as in the nucleus. In the nucleus is information about the proton. Me, because I'm visual, I'm drawing my picture and I'm putting an X where it goes. Protons in the nucleus. Neutrons also in the nucleus. But electrons going to be outside of the nucleus. And I'm drawing a picture of the talker out moving around the nucleus at the speed of light. We see that, okay? You're going to write your sentences out here. You need to have a specific place in your binder that's just for science that I can check for this. One more thing, and then we're ready to go. All right, in Google Classroom, you should have all seen this, that I put in an atom simulation. You can build some of your own atoms, which is pretty cool. And you can see how it moves along the periodic table. What I want us to do first is practice just putting protons in. Can I put a proton out here? Can I put it out here? No. If I try to put it out there, it's going to go to the middle. So I put one proton in, it becomes hydrogen because that's number 1 there. What happens if I add another proton to hydrogen? Now it's no longer hydrogen, it's moved over here to helium. What about if I add another proton? Does it stay helium? No. It changes to lithium. And as I go, I want you to see what happens as you add protons to it. Now another thing that we can do, if I put this here, can I put an electron in the middle? I cannot. It's going to move out here. And you're going to realize how many electrons. I want you to find out. How many electrons can you fit in here? I give a prize to anybody who can put more than 2 into that inner ring. Show me that you can do that, okay? Now I want you to watch the net charge here. Right now my number is +1 because I have a proton in, which is positive. If I put a neutron in, is that going to change my net charge? If I put an electron in, I put 1, what's going to happen to my net charge now? What about if I put another one in? Okay. Want you guys to play around with it. We're hoping to do some of this in class next week. But play around with it on your own. Get an understanding of what happens in an atom. All right. Anybody has any questions, please contact me. RF Schmeelcke, SCHMEELCKE at fcps.edu. All right, everybody, and fly, Eagles, fly. Hoorah.